Welcome back to another episode of Your Daily Real Estate. I'm Tristan, and I've been thinking a lot about social media. I'm watching the trends and I'm watching what's working specifically on YouTube and Instagram. That's what I'm watching. Obviously, we're everywhere, and a lot of our channels do great. But that's what I've been thinking about a lot. In fact, I mentioned it in my book, Real Estate Prospecting. I outlined in their LCM, like, comment, message, just growing it organically, your socials. And I thought today I want to go a little further into it and talk to you about three things that I know are working, right? And remember, these episodes are meant to be 5 minutes, about 5 minutes or so, just giving you actionable things like today, or to motivate you in the right direction. And today, I want to talk to you about three things when it comes to social media. And they all revolve around you creating content. And the first one is really the content strategy that you have. And I don't know that a lot of you think about this. I don't know that you think about, well, what strategy am I going to use based on who I'm targeting, who I'm trying to attract? Who is it that I'm trying to attract? Well, I don't know. Do I want to hit everybody up in this area? Do I want to only hit up homeowners? Do I want to just attract people that live in a specific area or the whole city? Right? So your content strategy will depend on who your audience is. So number one, I want you to identify who your audience is. And you're always going to have to refine it. You refine it and you refine it. And then after you refine it, guess what happens? You start going the other way. You expand because now you're listening to your audience, and your audience says, ooh, this one, we love this one. Let's do a lot more of that one. And you're like, oh, I'll expand into that. Oh, you did so well on this one. Well, we can't start trying to please everyone, right? So number one, identify your audience. Number two, I want you to start posting more of your personal experiences and your opinions. So that's number two under content. I want you to think about, well, who do I want to target, right? That was one, your audience. Based on who I want to target, what's happening on the news right now? What's happening on social? In fact, the way we do it, I go to Apple News. I swipe, if you've got an iPhone, you swipe left. Is it left or left? I think, or right. One of the two. It gives you to the Apple News section. And then I've trained it to give me real estate news consistently, daily, anytime I'm on there. And I'm always looking for something that I can talk about that has to do with real estate. And what I do, and you'll see it on my Instagram, and I grab the articles and I use it as a green screen background using an app called CapCut. And once I use that green screen, I make sure that the articles I'm using have a really catchy title because it's all about the title. So I just point at it and I say, hey, can you believe this? And then I go into it and educate or summarize that article and then give my take on it. And I want you to do that because those do extremely well for me. I would say that I get at least one a week that hits over 100,000 views. And this is just me grabbing something related to who I want to target on the news, right? So grabbing something on the news and using it to target the audience that I want. That's what I meant. And so I want you to do the same thing because the media, they're working on grabbing the strongest titles. And that means the hooks, right? Those titles, those hooks. And so I want you to start thinking about how you can do that better. And sometimes it's just going to come down to you Googling whatever is your topic in your area. For me, it's real estate news, local real estate news, or real estate news in Los Angeles, or wherever I am. That was number two. Now, number three, I definitely want you to further your connection to your community. And this is the piece that sometimes we miss. And it's such a big opportunity because all of you live in an area. There are things happening in that area, whether it's something that's routinely happening, like a certain event that happens through the summer every week. Maybe once a year there's a great event. Maybe it's a place you like to go visit. Maybe there's a lot of people who like to go visit this, or maybe it's a place to eat. And so, what I want you to look more for are opportunities that you have in your community to be able to talk about what's happening. And that's truly how you start targeting in on those people. Because you start with who's my audience, dwindle it down, niche down until you identify who that is. Then you're going to be creating the right news, the right media, the right content using the news and the green screen to target these people. And then you're going to go out in the community and showcase what's happening, showcase where you're going, where you're eating, what you're doing. And if you stick to those, you will create something really great pretty fast. Because I know one thing that's a challenge for everyone, not just real estate agents, is being able to stay consistent for a long period of time, because this isn't quick. But I can tell you, if you use this method, you will see faster results than normal. And if you are going to use it, I'd like to know. Let me know or tag me because I'd like to see it. And we'll talk again tomorrow.